Good evening. You're welcome to another edition of Import Export Platform, Facebook Live from 3T Import Trade Academy. And my name is Dele Ayemibo. We continue our conversation from where we left off in the morning. In the morning, we started discussing AFCFTA, the what, the why, the how, and I did part 60. But this evening, I'll be doing part 61. And for part 61, we'll be discussing the direct export, what, the why, the how, and I did part 60. We'll be discussing part 61. I'll be talking about foreign sales branch. You know, we are discussing direct export to Nigeria. You remember, I'm talking to Africans under AFCFTA who are interested in taking advantage of the Nigerian market. And I'm trying to go through different options that are available to them, which they can consider in trying to enter into the Nigerian market. So this evening, I'll be talking about, I'll continue from the morning. In the morning, I finalized the home country-based department, which is divided into inbuilt export department, separate export department, and export subsidiary. This evening now, I'll be talking about foreign sales branch. A manufacturer that has been exporting direct through some form of home-based department, possibly even in conjunction with foreign-based distributor or agent, may reach a point where it is believed that it's necessary for them to have closer supervision over the sales made in a particular market area. In this kind of situation, the company can establish a branch abroad, a foreign sales branch abroad. Having done the export for a while, and having taken it to a level that requires some close supervision, I mean, having seen the potential, how much potential you have in the export market, and you've got to look, you can't keep it the way it is. You want to have a stronger hold of the market, and you want to take full advantage of the market. And that's a very good one, really, because at some point, you need to really know what you want in the market. If you are not there in the market, I mean, you need to be there in the market, actually. Because if you are not there, and you don't have that control, it might be difficult also for you to take full advantage of that market. I'm basically saying that strategies in export market entry should be evolving, and changing from time to time. And as it changes from time to time, it's such that the business owner should begin to see possibility of having all the assets he can get in the market. Why? The more control you have, the better you are able to grow that business. When you started with a low-level entry, low risk, low control. But as you see the potential, you also want to change gear. That change is extremely necessary. Else, the business might not be able to survive. That change is extremely necessary to be able to grow. Else, you might just find yourself stagnating. Nigerian market is a big one, and having a branch in Nigeria is something you can do. I know for a fact that foreign sales branch is what a lot of Asians have developed in Nigeria. I know for a fact that foreign sales branch, having such an arrangement, is something that the Asians have been able to develop well in Nigeria. Remember, I've mentioned on this program before, 60% of Nigerian importers are foreigners, predominantly Asian. 60% of Nigerian exporters are foreigner, predominantly Asians. Import, Asians. Export, Asians. That is not by error. That is not by mistake. These are deliberate actions and deliberate effort that these people have been able to put in place to be able to achieve their objective. Why will they have the same company on both sides? What exactly are they trying to achieve? They are trying to have increased level of control, basically. They are trying to have increased level of control, basically. And the more control they have, the better it is for them. So also, anyone in Africa trying to come into the Nigerian market, I will strongly recommend that you consider a foreign sales branch. And there are different options available. A foreign sales branch handles all the sales, distribution, promotional work throughout a designated market area, and sells primarily to wholesalers and dealers. Thus, where used, foreign sales branch is the initial link in the marketing channel within a foreign market. Often, there will be a storage and warehouse facility available so the branch can maintain an inventory of product itself, replacement part and maintenance. And you know what I found out? When a company does foreign sales branch, you don't need to be looking for someone to give you order in the export market. Immediately the product is available, people that need it are going to come for it. Immediately the product is available, people that need it are going to come for it if you do the advert. So having a branch, I was talking to an Asian this week on Tuesday, and we're discussing, and he was telling me they are looking for other products to import into Nigeria. And he was asking me if I give me an idea of product. They came into Nigeria about 5 years ago, and they're not doing badly. They want to, in fact, their plan is to begin to export to generate their own forex. That is foreigner coming into Nigeria, taking full advantage of the market. And that is what you also can enjoy in the Nigerian market. And I'm saying this should be what anyone should be interested in, because of the opportunity that AFCFTA has made available to Africans. By virtue of being African, you have huge opportunity in the Nigerian market. By virtue of being African, you have huge opportunity in the Nigerian market. So you can take full advantage of the Nigerian market. How? Having a branch here. Set up a branch here. Shipment may often be made direct from manufacturing plant to the initial buyer, especially when large purchase of high value are involved. If I have that branch, and the volume being demanded for is high, I might not necessarily send it through my agent, my branch. I'll ship directly because it's a large order and it might be too much money to keep that inventory. Shipment may often be made directly from manufacturer to the initial buyer, especially when live purchases are involved. Thus, the operating characteristics of a foreign branch are much the same as those of foreign distributor, except that the manager is an employee of the company and is directly responsible to the home office. So if you think of a foreign distributor and a foreign sales branch, they are very similar. They are actually doing the same thing. The only difference is that for foreign distributor is autonomous on his own. For foreign distributor is autonomous and is on his own. But for foreign sales branch, the head was seconded from the head office. The MD was seconded from the head office, whoever is managing it, is hired, is an employee of the manufacturing company. One of the examples of foreign state branches maintaining warehouse, storage and warehouse facility. When it is necessary and profitable for a manufacturer to maintain an inventory in foreign market, a storage or warehouse branch should be established. When you have a branch in Nigeria, I will strongly recommend that you have a warehouse. So that if you begin to advertise that you have this product, or you reach out to the group that likely going to buy your product, immediately you inform them. If the product is on ground, they can pick it up and test immediately. Which is why asking for contract, in fact, for a serious business person in trade, don't wait for anybody to sign an agreement with you. Don't wait. That might be probably necessary for commodities. But for finished product, find a way of partnering and setting up a branch or setting up an office. Let your product go into that market. If you get into that market, I can assure you, unless you have not done your research and that product have potential for sale, if there is demand for that kind of product, number one, the potential distributor are going to be eager to take on few cartons to go and test. You know, if you are asking them for a contract and they have to ship in a container, they might need to do a volume that they are not willing to buy because it's a new product. Because it's a new product. You know, they might not want to buy because it's a new product. So, but the advantage you have is if you set up a branch in that market, you just move your good in. You already have done research that in Nigeria they buy this product. Or if you are an exporter in Nigeria, in the country you are shipping to, they buy this product. There are competitors already. So competitors are a sign of opportunity. You now have to ask yourself, what are you doing differently from the competitors? What will make other people to come and buy from you rather than your competitors? That's what you have to worry about. That's what you have to think about. That's what you have to work on. If you're able to get that sorted out, then you are good to go. So, such facilities may be part of a sales branch. If so connected, the buyer is afforded greater convenience and a potentially powerful marketing tool is created in that a greater volume of business may be generated than would be the case if storage facility were absent. Because when people see storage facility, they are impressed that these people must be serious. They can pick up a few cartons, take it to go and sell, pick up a few cartons, take. So as the sale is being made, remittance is done, or at the end of the month. And let me talk to the Nigerian Export Promotion Council. If we are going to be able to conquer other countries under the AFCFTA, government must make funds available to have warehouses abroad where Nigerian product can be shipped to, and then an agent of government in that country can be doing the promotion of Nigerian house or Nigerian town or Nigerian warehouse in that country, so people can come and check. So we can, number one, go and do a solo exhibition in that country. When we finish our solo exhibition in that country, then we tell the people this product will be available after this program. There is a warehouse already we have already made. In that warehouse, you can pick up the product. And then we partner with a trading company who will be selling and remitting to Nigeria. We must be strategic. I am of the opinion that the budget of NEPC for this year, 2020 and on, should include setting up warehouses or buying houses in different African countries to be able to take a full advantage of the AFCFTA. We can't leave it lie low. We must be strategic And this initial heavy cost must be taken up by agency of government who knows that they will take the glory when this happens. I don't know how much to talk about this, but sincerely, if we don't do this, I don't know how AFCFTA will work really. I don't know how it will work. We just must do something serious about this. Each time I think about AFCFTA, I just worry and ask myself, will Nigeria take advantage of this opportunity? Will Nigeria, are we going to allow it to go the way it has always gone? Are we going to see use the same nepotism, the same thing? Or we're going to get serious? The same situation occurs when warehouse branch is a separate entity set up to fill orders made by foreign distributor or agent. So the warehouse can be part of the branch or separate from the branch. Whichever way you look at it, a branch is there to source for buyer and ensure that they can pick it up at the warehouse that is already located in that country, so that when goods are shipped, it goes straight to that warehouse. It is not necessary that a foreign storage or warehouse branch provides stock for a single market area. In fact, many manufacturers, as they increasingly apply the total cost concept to their physical distribution or logistic problem, are establishing such branches as a central distribution point to serve a wider area. So we can set up a branch in South Africa to serve Southern Africa. We can set up a branch in Kenya to serve Eastern Africa. In Nigeria, we serve Western Africa. We can set up a branch in Congo to serve Central Africa. And maybe one in Egypt to serve Northern Africa. Just have branches in different regions to serve not just that country, but other markets. Other markets. Let me come back to my import. I'm already going in exports. I'm supposed to be discussing import. I'm going to be talking to Nigeria, other African that will take advantage of the African market. So you can set up in Nigeria to take advantage of the West African market under this arrangement. It is not necessary that a foreign storage or warehousing branch provides stock for a single market area. In fact, many manufacturers, as they increasingly apply total cost concept to their final distribution or logistic problem, are establishing branches as central distribution to serve a wider area. Where several market areas are to be served by a single storage or warehouse branch, it may be best for this facility to be located in a free zone, a free trade zone, so that it becomes easier to move it out easily. A free zone will be a good place to set up such a branch. Such a branch. So let me look at Nigeria. So for example, if you are looking at the Nigerian market, you can set up a warehouse maybe in Lagos to serve the Southwest, or in Aba to serve the Southeast and South-South, or Southeast, or in Port Harcourt to serve the South-South, or in Abuja to serve the North-Central, or in Kano to serve the Northeast and Northwest. I'm saying you can start in Lagos and then have distributors in those places. A foreign sales branch, basically, we do the marketing, we clear the good when it gets into the Nigeria, ensure this good is taken to the respective warehouse. When it gets to that warehouse, then it can reach out to the market areas, it can reach out to potential buyers and reach out to inform them, come, I have product for you. I have product for sale. Do you want to buy? And when they come, they take sample to their market and the demand is there. Bingo! You know, the beauty is you don't need credit. Is the manufacturing company that will sell on credit to the branch. The branch will not be selling on credit. The branch can ensure that he gets paid immediately. The branch can ensure that it gets paid immediately. The branch can ensure that it gets paid immediately. And that is the benefit and advantage that you have. That's the benefit and advantage that you have as a result of considering a foreign sales branch. I think this is a fantastic idea. I think this is something Nigeria must do in other markets. If you don't do that in other markets, we can't take over that market. And I'm looking forward. I have a dream that one day Nigerian product will be found. Nigerian product will be found in many stores around Africa under AFCFTA. All right, I need to go now. Tomorrow morning, I'll be talking about the foreign sales subsidiary, and I will also be talking about traveling salesperson. And I'm hoping I'll be able to do that tomorrow. Let's see if I'll be able to finish that tomorrow. But definitely by tomorrow evening, I should finish everything about direct export, so that by next week, I can start discussing handling import business challenges in Nigeria. Handling import business challenges in Nigeria. Thank you very much for listening. Have a good evening and bye for now.